After a few days of this swirling controversy, ESPN acted today, and Stephen A. Smith is off the air for a week. Why did ESPN take this action?
I'm a little confused by the timing because he came on to the air on Monday morning, read his apology, and then went on back to work like nothing had happened. He came on again today, but then this afternoon ESPN said they decided to keep him off the air for a week. They don't use the word suspension, but this is clearly a suspension. He's away for a week, he's on the bench, and he's back this time.
Was it because of the fallout, you think, that they had a change of mind?
You know, one of the things that the ESPN president said in his internal memo was that he talked to a lot of people within ESPN the last 2 days, including a lot of women at the network. He talked to the employee resource group there, got their feedback, and I do think maybe after getting a lot of people's feedback, you can see it, you know, here in this statement, they say he'll return next Wednesday. I think after getting all that feedback, maybe that's why they decided to do this. But I think if they were going to do this, they should have announced it on Monday when he apologized, rather than have him go back to work for 2 days.
Yeah, and they never said suspension. Did you see suspension anywhere?
No, they're very careful not to use that word.
Okay.
But, by the way, they admitted to suspension if you really ask.
Okay. Gloria, many people, and Brian just talked about it, many people, including some of Stephen A.'s female colleagues, were taken aback by what he said. What does it imply when you say a woman provoked a man?
Well, I think that that's something he should have explained, by the way, in his, what I'll call, another non-apology apology, which I don't think really addressed the issue of what he meant by we've got to learn more about the elements of provocation, suggesting that that's the way to prevent battering. Guess what? Here's my message to him, Don. The message is that women are not to be blamed for domestic violence. They don't provoke it. And this is always what batterers say. Batterers say, she provoked it. Why didn't she iron my shirt the right way? Why didn't she have my dinner on time? Why didn't she answer the phone when I called her? This is the reason that I'm hitting her. She deserves it.
Okay.
And this is what he has to explain and didn't explain in his so-called apology.
Let me ask you, what if the woman hit first? Is that a provocation?
Doesn't matter. Not enough.
No? Okay. So then let's talk about that. You kind of mumbled it, but I'm going to get your response to that, because first I want to play this, right? He twice tried to unsuccessfully apologize on Twitter before issuing an apology on air, but he is not the only one stepping into this controversy. Listen to Whoopi Goldberg, what she said on The View, and then we'll talk about it.
You have to teach women, do not live with this idea that men have the chivalry thing still with them. Right. Don't assume that that's still in place. Right. You know, so don't be surprised if you hit a man and he hits you back. You don't hit Listen, I'm sorry. You hit somebody, they hit you back. Okay, don't be surprised.
Listen, so Whoopi said, I'm not advocating that anyone hit anyone. No one should be hitting anyone. But to my point where I said, what if the woman hit the guy first? And we don't know exactly what happened in that elevator, but does it matter in any way legally in a domestic violence case, Mark, if one side provoked another side?
Well, we as a society have to say it doesn't matter, just like in domestic violence and in rape. If we don't have a very clear line, if we say, well, maybe she deserved it, maybe she provoked, maybe she screamed too loud, maybe she slapped me first, then all we're really doing is allowing domestic violence to continue. Just like we talk about with a rape case, if no means no, domestic violence means even if you have a right to, even if she hits you first, it is still a crime, you still don't do it, you still be above it. That's the clear line we just simply have to have.